Welcome back. You're watching Citizen Extra. Brian Okot now joins us with news trends. Brian.
All right, a very good morning to you. Hussein Mohammed, a.k.a. Jacom, a.k.a. Chairman. Let's take a look at the trends that we do have for you. And a swarm of bees which attacked Jubilee and NASA supporters outside the Supreme Court yesterday came from a hive that the insects had built on a power pole on Taifa Road. Varied speculations to the source of the bees had emerged, with blogger Robert Alai claiming on Twitter that Embakasi East Member of Parliament Babu Owino took the swarm of bees to the Supreme Court of Kenya in a container and unleashed them on Jubilee supporters. When I reached Babu Owino for comment this morning, he denied taking the swarm of bees to the Supreme Court, saying, and I quote, "If supporters of the ruling coalition had gone to cause chaos outside the Supreme Court of Kenya and a swarm of bees attacked them, how was I to blame?" All right, Babu Owino right there saying, Robert Alai, unadanganya kwamba nilienda na nyuki Supreme Court of Kenya. That did not happen. He wasn't there. And I spoke to Hassan Mugambi, who was actually on ground, and he said at no single point did he see Babu Owino at the Supreme Court of Kenya. So you have it right there, guys. The swarm of bees came from a pole on a hive that they had actually built on that particular pole, and due to that commotion which arose at the Supreme Court of Kenya as a result of the tear gassing of the protesters, or rather the supporters of both camps, then that commotion resulted into that bee attack. All right, and still on matters Supreme Court, President Uhuru Kenyatta's lawyer in the Odinga versus IBC petition, that is Ahmed Nasir Abdullahi alias Grand Mullah, and another top city lawyer, Donald B. Korir, were yesterday embroiled in a supremacy battle which lit up social media. It all began when B. Korir tweeted, "IBC and Uhuru Kenyatta's lawyers are busy tweeting from Supreme Court tarnishing the majority decision. What a cheap way to justify their losing." Grand Mullah, not a man to take a jab lying down, responded, "B. Korir, you will handle this type of case in your next life. It is way above your league." B. Korir retorted, saying, "Ahmed Nasir, your contribution to jurisprudence in this country is zero. I've done more constitutional cases than you." Google Kenya Law reports. State House digital communication strategist Dennis Itumbi chimed in the exchange of words, tweeting, "B. Korir, even fellow lawyers have to Google to know your contribution." A statement which didn't augur well with B. Korir, who responded to Itumbi saying, "Itumbi, you play with your age mates and those with fake diplomas. I'm not a spanner boy like you." Shots fired. Itumbi will thereafter go ahead to refer to B. Korir as a socialite, which saw Itumbi being blocked on Twitter by Korir. All right, a lot of shots fired from one end to another. B. Korir versus Grand Mullah. It's just a case of supremacy battle on who is the bigger learned friend than the other. And moving on to matters showbiz, Zari Hassan, that is a Ugandan socialite, has said her partner Diamond Platnumz is the loser and not her, after Platnumz admitted to cheating on her with Tanzanian model cum video vixen Hamisa Mobeto. Taking to Instagram to address her 3.2 million followers yesterday, Zari Hassan said, and I quote, "When a person chooses to cheat on you, it is not you. They actually played themselves while they thought they were playing you." Zari's post came a day after Diamond Platnumz said he will do everything possible, including walking on his knees to South Africa from Tanzania to seek Zari's forgiveness. The illicit relationship between Diamond Platnumz and Hamisa Mobeto resulted in a baby who was born on August 8th this year. Diamond Platnumz says he blames the devil for cheating. It's a hookah. It's that one of those lines which nearly every other person out there, especially the male species, that is women, use. The devil actually picks the blame. Now Diamond Platnumz anasema kwamba jamani, nikashetani kaliniingia December last year, ndiposa nikajipata nimefanya kitendo hicho na mtoto akatokea. Hivyo basi naomba Zari anisamee. Nitatembea kwa magoti mpaka Sauzi. They call South Africa Sauzi. Nitatembea kwa magoti mpaka Sauzi, Elmradi anisamee. All right, that is showbiz right there, with a lot of people saying Diamond Platnumz and Zari Hassan are actually engaging in all the showbiz for their financial benefit and not really a case of love gone sour right there. It's upon you to be the judge. And moving on to another story, news of a fresh rift between P-Square has rippled through the entertainment circles. Some P-Square fans have referred to an exchange between Peter and Paul Okoye posted on Instagram as evidence of a crisis in the P-Square camp. In one message posted on his Instagram page, Paul, whose wife recently gave birth to a set of twins, accused an unnamed lady of making efforts to disrupt the peace between himself and his brother. Paul wrote, and I quote, "Only a woman can come where brothers are working in peace and destroy it." Most fans believe the message was directed at Peter's wife, Lola, who had arguably been a bone of contention in their previous quarrel. Responding to his brother, Peter also wrote, "People who cannot stand to see the success of others will never experience their own." Lola has, however, distanced herself from the rift between the two brothers. All right, and the rift between the two brothers actually surfaced some time back, 2 years ago, where a lot of people were speculating that the P-Square brothers were going to split. But again, they buried the hatchet and came back together and worked on a song. And a crisis is now emerging with one of the brothers accusing the wife of the other brother of meddling between the two brothers. All right, we can only wait and see what will happen, if P-Square will stand the test of time and stick together, or they will disintegrate. And on to some sad story. Kenyan entertainment industry is mourning the death of renowned actress Maureen Wanza and that of Gusii musician Bernard Onsongo, the most colorful member of Banasungusia band. Maureen Wanza, who starred in the local TV drama Sumwa Sasha, died on Tuesday morning at a hospital in Kilifi County while giving birth. Onsongo, on the other hand, died this morning at St. Francis Hospital in Kasarani, Nairobi. May they rest in peace. All right, may this rest in peace right there. And on to my last story from the United States of America. A video of a female marathoner whose strength waned with 12 yards left to finish a race in August has gone viral. The woman, identified as Devon Bailing, a registered nurse from Atlanta, was at the end of the marathon when her body gave up. Unable to stand up but unwilling to give up, she began rolling toward the finish line. Crowds cheered for the determined runner as the belly rolled across the finishing line. Let us watch that video.
Yeah. Damn. That's what you call dedication right there. Yep. Determination. Will not. Yeah, she can ride with me any day. She hurt you.
Well, you can see that finish line.
Wow, that video right there teaches me one thing, that when you embark on doing something, commit to it fully and ensure you do it to completion. And that story from Atlanta in the United States of America brings us to the end of Trends and Entertainment segment. My name is Brian Okoth. For more entertainment news, log on to www.edaily.co.ke and get your freshest scoop right there. Follow at eDaily Kenya on social media, that is Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. My Twitter handle is at @RealBrianOkoth, and let's continue the conversation there. Meanwhile, do have a good and fulfilling afternoon ahead as I hand you back to Hussein Mohammed. Jacom, Chairman, take it away.
Thank you so much, Brian Okoth. And of course, you meant Donald Kipkorir as the lawyer. That one was on a Twitter tussle with Senior Counsel Ahmed Nasser. But thank you so much, Brian Okoth, for the news trends. Let's take a look now at the Supreme Court. We want to leave you with these live pictures from the Supreme Court.